since we're speaking about the people who are at the top,
Mhm.
we should talk about the Golden Globes.
Succession!
Hey,
Listen, I gotta be
Succession!
honest. I don't care about the Golden Globes. I don't. And I think most of these uh, quote unquote prestigious awards are more political than anything else.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
I will also be honest and be a hypocrite and say it is nice to know your squad is winning. And for me, my squads were cleaning up. So I was very excited about what I heard. I didn't watch the Golden Globes, but I was very excited about what I heard about Succession and Oppenheimer cleaning up at the Golden Globes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm very excited about you. I mean, I think everyone knows. If you ever watched that old podcast called Let's Have a Real Conversation,
Right. If you ever watched phase one of what we do as we
then you
enter
would
phase
know
two, right.
that Succession was my obsession. And honestly, it has been taking everything. I know people probably see memes all over the internet all the time about comfort shows. And I am trying so hard not to watch Succession because I just want like the comfort of the family treating each other like shit.
Right.
Like
For that, you just want to hear fuck off
I just want to hear fuck off. I
a
just
couple
want to.
times. That's it. So let me hear fuck off a few times and I'll be all right.
Right. I just want to see, Dad when he was alive. Like, I
Right.
just, Tom and the gang and
Right.
Shiv and
L to
I
the
want to see,
OG.
I want to see Kendall,
Right.
rap. Like, I want to, or listen to rap. Like,
Right.
I need the family back. And it has been taking everything out of me to like not watch it before bed. I'm like,
Right.
I could just turn it on and like watch an hour of it and then go to
Right.
sleep. Yeah, so I miss them. I really do, and I'm really excited that they got these awards before everything was over. Everything was completely over because this
Right.
would be their last award season. But
Yep.
I'm really excited. I mean, a few of them took away awards. Kieran Culkin, Sarah Snook, um, Tom. I can't remember his real name.
Tom, Shiv, and
And Rome.
Rome won.
Yes, they did. They did. And I was
That
glad
was
that it was
awesome.
them and not Dad.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's got
I,
enough
I
awards
can't remember his name right
and
now, and
accolades.
he's great, and he's doing all kinds of other stuff. And it's not to
Yeah.
say they're not, but he's been working. I mean, he's the voice of McDonald's, so
Right. He's got plenty of things going on.
he's got plenty
He's
going
also at a
on.
very
So
different stage in his career, right? Like
right,
he's been around for eons, and some of these other actors, although they may have been around a while, they have not been seen on the same type of stages.
yeah,
So, yeah, sure. Rome was in Home Alone eons ago as a kid, but he wasn't seen on the same stages as when he
of
was doing
course,
Succession.
yeah. Yeah, I was
So,
watching Home Alone a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Rome!
right. Look at little Rome.
Little Rome before he was
Right,
Rome in his
right.
little
Many
glasses."
years before, right.
Yeah, exactly. So
Mhm.
I'm excited about that too. I'm excited about Oppenheimer because Oppenheimer was just a great film.
Listen, I gotta be honest. After hearing about that, I watched a little bit of Oppenheimer last night before bed.
Oh, you did?
I was like, I got the Blu-ray for Christmas. Let me pop this in
Uh,
for a little while. You know what I'm
I
saying?
see.
So,
I see. I see.
I couldn't watch the whole 3 hours, but I
Mhm.
watched maybe an hour and change, maybe an hour and 20 minutes, and I was like, all right, now I think I can go lay down. But
Okay.
yeah.
You got
So
and okay, so you got the Blu-ray. Does it have all of the extra footage? Because remember we
yeah,
talked about
I
all
have
that
it. I
before.
didn't, and that's what I didn't watch because I knew if I go watch this extra footage stuff that I'm really intrigued about, I might not sleep at all.
Mm,
So I just watched the regular film, but it does have, like we spoke about, it has behind the scenes, like the making of the film group of, it's like a doc of making the film, and then they have stuff about Oppenheimer's life specifically, like the doc we said they were gonna have.
Okay.
And it says more. Those are the only two things it says, and then it says and more. But I haven't looked at it yet because I knew if I went and checked it, I'd I'd be up all night probably. So
Okay.
yeah.
I get it. I
But
understand.
yeah. And then there was a movie. Let me pull it up. Let me get the specs. There was a movie I never heard of that also won a bunch of awards at the Golden Globes.
Oh, the
Um,
Anatomy of a Fall.
that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
then I
poor
don't need
and,
to do it
and
if you
Poor
know it. Look
Things
at you
was the
knowing
other
it.
one.
I don't even got to look it up. Good job,
Yeah,
Dash.
and Poor Things was the other one.
Poor Things just came out. Emma
Uh-huh.
Stone is the star. That shit came out like right before Christmas. I'm shocked that it
Did you
won
see it?
anything. I have not seen it. It does not look interesting in my opinion. It's
Okay.
like the it's like they made a woman Frankenstein in modern day and put her out in the world. And
Isn't there
it
a new Frankenstein movie or show coming out? Lisa
oh,
Frankenstein?
I don't know. I never heard of that. You know something I don't know. I never heard of that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Okay.
something new coming out. A new Frankenstein, but it's not the Frankenstein. I think
Mhm.
it's Lisa Frankenstein, and I want to say it's a series.
Okay. Well, that's the whole premise of Poor Things, right? It's this Frankenstein-like creature who Emma Stone plays and is sent out into the world
Mm-hmm.
and is supposed to like, it's like a robot trying to become a person kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like I want to touch this and experience that and this and that. Like in the trailer, they she has there's a sex. It's like the right after sex scene. Her and someone are panting in bed. She's like, "Oh, I'd like to do that again." Why don't people do this all the time? And then there's another scene in the trailer where she's at a restaurant and the baby's crying, and she says, "Excuse me, I'm gonna go punch that baby in the face." And
Oh.
so it's like, yeah, it's like that kind of movie from the trailer. It didn't look interesting to me. I mean, whatever. But that won some awards as well. Barbie did their thing. Billie Eilish won another award. Uh,
I just learned today what that song is. I know the
oh, I don't know
song.
what song it is. Okay.
It's a very slow song.
I mean, Billie Eilish doesn't do fast songs from what I know, but I'm also not a Billie Eilish fan, so I could be completely wrong.
Oh, wasn't
But
her first single Fast?
I have no idea. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and I'm okay with that. I'm not well versed with Billie Eilish. I just know about
I
the
only know
baggy
one song.
clothes and then the non-baggy clothes.
I don't even know about that, but I know you've told me. But outside of you telling me, I don't know anything about that. But I happened to be as I was getting ready for the pod. I was listening to a playlist that someone else created, and the song came on, and I was like, "What's this song called?" And there it was,
And
Billie
there it was.
Eilish, and yeah,
And that's why I won the best song.
yes, I know it from TikTok. So
Wow, what a surprise.
because actually not in a good way, but because I keep thinking to myself, oh, these TikToks are so depressing with this song. The song is just
Ah,
so slow and it's like, what? Okay, this is depressing. Next, please. Just
I
you gotta
believe you.
move on from it. Yeah, it's so
Right,
but I'm sure it's a beautiful song if
right. And then Beef, a limited series on Netflix. Beef won a couple
Mhm.
of awards as well.
Yeah, and I know that one
Um,
was controversial, but
I know a few people who
show.
watched it and tried to convince me to watch it. They said it was really, really good.
Hmm.
He actually got a role in Marvel because of it, but for many reasons, he actually just left the role in Marvel.
Yeah, I
But
remember the controversy around it, but
yeah, but I didn't watch it, but I've been told by a few people that it's a really good show. It's definitely worth watching. I have not watched it. Who else won?
pause
Oppie,
for a second.
Barbie.
You're still looking very pixelated. I hope it should be fine once it's done, right?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it's
Hmm.
worrying me.
Yes.
Okay.
Who else won? Barbie, Oppie, Beef. Oh, The Holdovers, which was a really weird dark comedy, won the comedy awards basically. Um,
Yeah.
Paul Giamatti
Paul
won,
Giamatti.
and what was that?
No, I was saying Paul Giamatti.
Yes, Paul Giamatti won, and so did his supporting actress in the film, whose name I don't know. But that was cool to see.
Davina.
Oh, okay. I don't know her name, to be honest. I don't think I've ever seen her before Holdovers. I don't
Davina.
know. I'm not familiar with her work.
I feel like she's been in a few things, but her name is Davina, and I can't remember her last name right now.
Got you. But yeah, so Holdovers won a couple of awards. That was interesting because I would not have expected that. Um, oh,
Me.
and the movie we keep talking about, but we haven't seen, Killers of the Flower Moon lost most of their nominations, but won Best Actress.
I gotta see Killers of a Flower Moon.
Well, I hope you have a lot of free time for the 3.5 hours that it is. I still stand on segments. I say watch it in bits and pieces. That's probably the best way to watch it. But eventually I'll watch it and that's how I'll do it. I'll be like, all right, 20 minutes here, 30 minutes here, an hour here, 40 minutes there.
Is it? Is it anywhere yet?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I can check.
I mean, you
We
don't
can
have
we
to
can
check, but I
all
can look it
right,
up
fine.
later.
No specs.
I can look it up later, but I'm just wondering because I'm traveling soon. Maybe that's
Oh, well, there you go. Maybe that'll be your travel movie.
yeah.